MMA Rants and Raves, Blagoy Ivanov versus Big Ben Rothwell in the UFC's heavyweight division. Guys, let's talk about this fight. Well, the long-awaited return of Big Ben Rothwell is finally here, and it just seems like he's been out forever. I mean, he was in such an amazing run, demolishing monstrous heavyweights in front of him. I mean, world championship caliber heavyweights, just taking them out, some of them with ease. And then he runs into Junior Dos Santos, a guy who's a very different type of heavyweight than the heavyweights he's been having success against with his speed and footwork, and he just had trouble dealing with it. And now he's been out all this time, and he's back, and he's fighting Blagoy Ivanov. And as far as Blagoy Ivanov, I mean, you know, this guy is an accomplished mixed martial artist. I mean, he's well-rounded, a combat sambo world champion, really good striking, has power, real tough guy, really good chin, a lot of experience despite having only one fight in the UFC. And the thing about him though is he a heavyweight? And I mentioned this in my prediction when he fought Junior Dos Santos. Is he really a heavyweight? The guy is 5'11". Now granted, the champion right now is only 5'10", but there are exceptions, of course. Besides him, who is there? I mean, who has been a champion in the UFC as a heavyweight that isn't at least 6 feet tall? I mean, he is undersized. You know, he's a well-built guy, but realistically, he can lose weight and drop down to light heavyweight. Maybe have more success there. And I'm saying this because my prediction came to fruition. What I predicted happened. He was fighting on the end of Junior's shots, and Junior was quicker. So you have a guy in Junior who's a longer, rangier heavyweight at 6'4", much taller and faster, and look at the results, right? I mean, that's what happened. And now, what does he face? After Junior Dos Santos is 6'4", now he has to move up even more to 6'5", Ben Rothwell. And Ben Rothwell isn't just 6'5". He's wide, he's powerful. The guy's fists the size of Montana. I mean, proportionally, with his weight, his size, how wide he is, he's probably the biggest heavyweight in the UFC. Now he's got to face this guy. I mean, talk about being thrown to the wolves. I mean, he has to fight a guy somewhat more his size. And to do that, light heavyweight might be a good idea. Now, as far as his chances in this fight, it's hard to say. I mean, Rothwell's been out a long time. What's plagued Rothwell in his career was his cardio, and he had some trouble on the ground, and now he's become a submission guy. So obviously he's learned a lot, and that's the thing about heavyweights. Heavyweights have the longevity. They can fight for a very long time, unlike guys in lighter weight classes, and with that longevity comes experience, and you can see he's gotten a lot better. The question is, can he keep it up? It's been a long time since he's been out, and if he can, there's really not much in his way, if you think about it. With all those improvements, the guys that he fights the best are guys that want to stand and trade. Because this guy is one of the most scariest heavyweights I've ever seen. I mean, he seems to just get hit and gobbles up punches like he missed his last meal. It seems like it makes him stronger. You know, like the Incredible Hulk? The angrier he gets, the stronger he gets. Rothwell, the more he gets hit, the stronger he gets. I mean, it's crazy. So as far as Blagoy, I mean, at 5'11", hopefully he'll have some sort of a speed advantage. I mean, he's going to need it, and he's going to have to use his sambo techniques and hopefully maybe get this thing to the ground. But then again, Rothwell's a scary dude on the ground. However, Blagoy is very good with submissions. So that could be interesting if it goes to a ground situation, who's going to have an advantage there. But as far as standing up, that's a pretty scary proposition. He has a guy who's much bigger, taller, rangier, and the guy hits like a truck. As far as Blagoy, I mean, he faces Alexander Volkov at 6'7", gets submitted. He faces Junior, loses by decision, and now he faces Ben Rothwell, who, like I said, in overall size, is the biggest heavyweight of the three, so they seem to get bigger every time he fights. So I'm going to go to a prediction here. I got Big Ben Rothwell to win this fight. I would like to know what you think about the fight. Please leave your comments, please subscribe, please like up this video, and thank you for tuning in.